Elephants are among the most iconic and majestic animals to roam the earth. Known for their massive size, intelligence, strong social bonds, and long memory, elephants have fascinated humans for centuries. These gentle giants are not just the largest land mammals alive today but also play vital ecological, cultural, and spiritual roles across the globe. There are 3 species of elephants. African savanna elephant, Loxodonta africana. African forest elephant, Loxodonta cyclotis. Asian elephant, Elephas maximus. Each of these species has unique characteristics, habitats, and behaviors, yet they all share common traits that define the elephant family. Size and weight. Elephants are the largest land animals. African savanna elephants are the biggest, with males reaching up to 4 meters, 13 feet, in height and weighing up to 6,000 kilograms, 13,000 pounds. Asian elephants are smaller, reaching up to 3.5 meters, 11.5 feet, and weighing around 4,500 kilograms, 10,000 pounds. Skin and coloration. Elephants have thick, wrinkled skin that helps retain moisture and regulate body temperature. Despite appearing gray, their skin can change color slightly due to mud and dust. Mud baths also protect them from sunburn and insects. Ears. African elephants have large, fan-shaped ears used to dissipate heat. Asian elephants have smaller, rounded ears as they live in cooler forested areas. Trunk. The trunk is a fusion of the upper lip and nose and contains over 40,000 muscles. It serves numerous functions. Breathing. Drinking and spraying water. Picking up food and objects. Communication, touch, sound, and gesture. African elephants have 2 fingers at the tip of their trunk, while Asian elephants have 1. Tusks. Tusks are elongated incisors. In African elephants, both males and females may have tusks. In Asian elephants, mostly males have tusks. Tusks are used for digging, stripping bark from trees, defense, and dominance displays. Habitat and distribution. African elephants. Savanna elephants inhabit grasslands and open woodlands of sub-Saharan Africa. Forest elephants live in dense rainforests of Central and West Africa. Asian elephants. Found in India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, Southeast Asia, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Myanmar, Malaysia, Indonesia. Their habitats include grasslands, tropical forests, and scrublands. Diet and feeding behavior. Elephants are herbivores and consume grass, leaves, bark, roots, fruits. An adult elephant eats 150 to 300 kilograms, 330 to 660 pounds, of vegetation daily and drinks up to 200 liters, 50 gallons, of water. Their feeding helps maintain ecosystems by opening up forest patches, dispersing seeds through dung, creating water holes in dry riverbeds. Social structure and behavior. Matriarchal society. Elephants live in female-led groups known as herds, usually made up of mothers, daughters, aunts, and calves. The matriarch, typically the oldest and most experienced female, leads the group. Male elephants. Males leave the herd at puberty, around age 12 to 15, and live either alone or in small bachelor groups. They only approach female herds during mating season. Communication. Elephants communicate using low-frequency infrasound, can travel several kilometers. Trunk gestures. Ear flapping. Vocalizations, trumpeting, rumbling. Touch and body language. Emotions and intelligence. Elephants are known for empathy, comforting distressed individuals. Grief, mourning dead companions. Memory, remembering water sources or danger zones. Tool use. Problem solving. They are considered one of the most intelligent non-human animals on Earth. Reproduction and life cycle. Gestation and birth. Elephants have the longest gestation period of any mammal, 22 months. Calves weigh around 100 kilograms, 220 pounds, at birth. Females give birth once every 4 to 6 years. Mother-infant bond. Calves are highly dependent on their mothers and the herd. They are nursed for up to 3 years, during which they learn vital survival skills. Lifespan. Elephants can live up to 60 to 70 years in the wild. Less in captivity due to stress and health issues. Cultural and religious significance. Elephants hold profound symbolic value in many cultures. India and Southeast Asia. Associated with wisdom, strength, and divinity. Ganesha, the elephant-headed god in Hinduism, represents knowledge and remover of obstacles. Used in festivals, religious ceremonies, and royal processions. Africa. Represent power, leadership, and community. Featured in folklore, totems, and oral storytelling. Western world. Symbol of memory, loyalty, and strength. Emblem of political parties, e.g., Republican Party in the USA. Threats and conservation challenges. Despite their strength and resilience, elephants face numerous threats. 1. Poaching. Ivory trade remains the greatest threat, especially in Africa. Despite international bans, illegal ivory trafficking persists due to demand in Asia and other parts of the world. 2. Habitat loss. Urbanization. Deforestation. Agricultural expansion. These lead to fragmentation of elephant habitats, resulting in human-elephant conflict as elephants raid crops and sometimes damage property. 3. Human-elephant conflict. As humans encroach on elephant territory, conflicts arise. In retaliation, elephants may be killed or injured, poisoned or electrocuted. Meanwhile, humans may also suffer losses of life, livelihood, and property. 4. Captivity and abuse. In some regions, elephants are used for tourism, rides, entertainment, logging, begging. These elephants often suffer from poor nutrition, isolation, harsh training methods. Conservation efforts. Numerous global and local efforts aim to protect elephants. 1. International legislation. CITES, Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species bans international trade in ivory. National laws in many countries ban elephant poaching and ivory sales. 2. Protected areas. National parks and reserves in Africa and Asia help provide safe habitats. Examples. Kruger National Park, South Africa. Chobe National Park, Botswana. Kaziranga National Park, India. 3. Anti-poaching units. Rangers and drones monitor elephant populations and prevent poaching. Community-based conservation includes local people in protecting wildlife. 4. Ecotourism. Responsible tourism helps generate funds for conservation and gives local communities a financial incentive to protect elephants. 5. Research and education. Organizations invest in elephant tracking via GPS collars, reproduction and genetic studies, public awareness campaigns about ivory and wildlife conservation. Interesting facts about elephants. Elephants are right or left-tusked, just like humans are right or left-handed. They can recognize themselves in mirrors, a sign of self-awareness. Elephants can detect rainstorms from over 150 miles, 240 kilometers, away using infrasound. A calf can stand and walk within 30 minutes of birth. Elephants mourn their dead, sometimes returning to the bones for years. Famous elephants in history and culture. Jumbo, a 19th-century circus elephant that inspired the word jumbo for something large. Hannibal's elephants, used in military campaigns across the Alps in ancient times. Hathi, the wise elephant in the Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling. Elephants and climate change. Elephants indirectly combat climate change by opening up forests for sunlight, allowing plant growth. Dispersing seeds, promoting biodiversity. Their loss can affect entire ecosystems, highlighting the importance of elephants as keystone species. Conclusion. Elephants are more than just large mammals, they are intelligent, emotional, and ecologically vital creatures that have shaped the landscapes and cultures around them. Their existence is crucial to the balance of nature, and their extinction would be a devastating blow not just to biodiversity but also to the cultural heritage of many human societies. Despite the threats they face, there is hope. Through dedicated conservation efforts, education, and global cooperation, we can ensure that future generations will still hear the trumpet of elephants across the savannas and forests of the world. 20 unique elephant facts. Elephants talk through their feet. Elephants can detect seismic vibrations through the ground using sensitive cells in their feet, helping them sense distant movements or calls. Their ears act like air conditioners. Elephant ears have a network of blood vessels. By flapping them, they cool their blood and regulate body temperature. They have a sixth toe. Elephants have a false sixth toe, a cartilaginous structure, that supports their massive weight. Trunks can suck water, but not drink it directly. Elephants use their trunks to suck up water, up to 10 liters, and then squirt it into their mouths. They don't drink through the trunk. They can recognize themselves in mirrors. Elephants are among the few animals that show self-awareness by passing the mirror test, like dolphins, magpies, and great apes. Elephants have names for each other. Research shows elephants use unique vocalizations, possibly individual names, to call and identify each other. They are one of the few animals that mourn their dead. Elephants show behaviors like caressing bones, staying silent, or revisiting death sites, signs of grief. An elephant's brain weighs 5 kilograms. Their brain is the largest of any land animal, supporting complex emotions, memory, and social intelligence. They sleep less than most mammals. In the wild, elephants often sleep only 2 to 3 hours per day, usually standing up, to avoid predators and stay on the move. They can use tools. Elephants have been seen using sticks to scratch themselves, plug water holes, or swat flies. Elephants are excellent swimmers. Despite their size, elephants can swim long distances, using their trunk as a snorkel. Their tusks never stop growing. Elephant tusks continue to grow throughout their life. You can estimate an elephant's age by tusk length, unless it's broken or worn down. They help create ecosystems. Elephants open paths in forests, dig water holes, and disperse seeds, making them ecosystem engineers. Some elephants are born without tusks. Due to poaching pressure, tusklessness has become more common, especially in certain populations like in Mozambique. They have incredibly long pregnancies. Elephant pregnancies last 22 months, the longest gestation of any mammal. Baby elephants suck their trunks like human babies suck thumbs. It's a way of self-soothing and learning motor skills. Their dung is an ecosystem. Elephant dung is a fertilizer, seed carrier, and habitat for insects like dung beetles and frogs. Elephants can recognize human voices. They can distinguish between different human languages, genders, and tones, and respond differently depending on the perceived threat. They can remember water holes for decades. Elephants have remarkable long-term spatial memory, helping them survive droughts by remembering past resources. Elephants can cry. Elephants have tear ducts and can produce tears. While not fully understood, this may relate to emotion or eye health.